Hello and welcome back to another video on Attractions with Ash. Now, I have a very exciting announcement to make in this video, as you can see by the smile on my face. A week ago, I made a video asking to solve a bit of a dilemma that I had, and fair to say, it was one of the more relieving dilemmas that I've had in my life, one of the more happy dilemmas that I've had to deal with, where I should go this summer for my big adventure. Now, this is to coincide with my birthday, which is coming up in a couple of weeks' time, so I wanted to do something special to commemorate that around that kind of date, and I couldn't decide between three European theme parks, where I wanted to go. It was such a tough decision, so I left it down to you. And after a bit of deliberating over the past week, weighing each individual option up, I came to a conclusion. Now, the three options were Disneyland Paris, which I went to a few months ago, and it was awesome. I absolutely loved it. It was one of the best days I've ever had out at a theme park, but I still left there wanting more. Obviously, I didn't get to do everything. I only had like half a day there, and I only did the one park as well. I didn't do Walt Disney Studios, which I'm still gutted about, and were I to go back there, that's something I would definitely want to rectify and experience to complete my proper experience. The second one being Fantasyland. I went there last year for my birthday. It was, again, absolutely incredible to be there, to go on Taron and fly for the first time, being Rookborough. It's something I'll definitely remember for a long, long time. And the third option was a bit of a throwaway option in the end. It was to go to Europa Park and do Voltron Nivera and do Euromere and all of the different lands at Europa Park, and hopefully do Rolantica as well. But that was the less feasible option, because compared to the other two options, getting there, I wanted to make sure it was as stress-free as possible, particularly obviously being in a foreign country where navigating around is less of a forte. It comes less naturally to me, let's say. In the end, it came down really between Disneyland Paris and Fantasyland, and in the end it was it was a bit of a to and fro for a while, but in the end it was a pretty straightforward decision, and I came down to going back to Disneyland Paris again for the second time this year, but hopefully this time it will be an even better experience than I had back in March. This time I'm going to be spending 2 days on park, 1 day at each park, so hopefully that should give me a fair experience for both parks, and I can't wait to do things like Avengers Campus on Walt Disney Studios for the first time that I didn't get to do back in March. I can't wait to get around to doing that. So I'll be spending 2 days at Disneyland Paris in the last week of August, which hopefully it's going to be good weather for it, like it was back in March. It was a pretty good day for weather back in March. Hopefully it's going to be pretty good weather the last week of August. I did check. Obviously, you can't get pretty accurate readings of weather just yet for just under a month away, but from what I could get on Google, it seemed to be pretty good, so hopefully that will do the experience no end of good. I'm not just going to be going to Disneyland Paris for the week, although obviously that will be the main centre of attention for me. We will be spending a couple of days in the centre of Paris, doing all of the sightseeing again, and trying to do things that I didn't quite get to do, because I did obviously do quite a few things last time, like the Notre Dame and the Arc de Triomphe, and going around and seeing all of those places was absolutely incredible. But obviously Paris is a massive city, so there's always something to do on your next visit that you didn't quite get around to doing last time. So I'm sure, you know, a couple of days out doing sightseeing in Paris, I'm sure that'll bring up a couple of things as well that I didn't quite get to do last time, that obviously hopefully we'll get to do this time as well. So that will be a week-long, hopefully, set of videos over the last week of August as part of my big adventure for this summer. But that doesn't mean that's the only adventure coming over the next few weeks here on Attractions with Ash. I've got an exciting and, you know, some might say funny adventure hopefully in the works for the next week or so. I'm just planning when's the right time to do it, but it is a suggestion from one of my viewers. I think it was from one of my live streams a couple of months ago that I really do need to get that round to doing more of. I guess it is a funny suggestion that cropped up in one of those live streams a couple of months ago that I'm finally going to hopefully get round to doing in the next week or so. So stay tuned on Attractions with Ash for that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. If you have any suggestions as to where I should go, you know, sightseeing in Paris, feel free to leave that in the comments section down below. And also, I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of this year, at least. Hopefully, that'll be absolutely amazing if we can get there. That is the big goal. But I'll see you in a few days with another video here on Attractions with Ash. Until then, goodbye.